channel. If you're new, hi. Hello, my name is Kim and I go by Kimberkiss here on YouTube. Please don't forget to like this, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can see when my videos upload. And for this reading, I also wanted to let you know if you wanted to receive a $10 coupon towards anything on my Etsy shop that you've been eyeing up or that you're interested in, please leave a comment below and with your email, and I will go ahead and email you that $10 coupon. So today we're going to do a pick a card reading for Starseed messages, activations that you are receiving right now. And there's a little treat at the end of these. I actually bought a whole new deck and there's beautiful activations. This deck is called Starseed Oracle by Wizard Azanon, and he has an amazing YouTube channel. I highly suggest going to his channel, checking out his work, and consider subscribing because he has beautiful activations on there to help upgrade your DNA and just help you along your awakening journey. And this deck is beautiful. Each of these cards coincides with an activation that he has that you can watch on his channel with music, light, and sound. So as we were just talking about color therapy in my last reading, I believe this will be very beneficial for a lot of you Starseeds, so I wanted to mention that. There's a bunch of decks that I'm using in each pile. This will be specifically about the messages that you're needing to hear right now as a Starseed, coinciding with the current energies that we're experiencing and any activations that you will be experiencing at this time as well. So without further ado, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1 has Garnerite. Pile number 2 has Tumbled Quartz and Rose Quartz. And pile number 3 has Lapis Lazuli. So if you wouldn't mind picking a pile at this time, just following and trusting your intuition, whichever one you are drawn to. And if you need to pause this video to further pick a pile, that is absolutely fine. So without further ado, let's get into. All right, pile number 1. So you picked the Garnerite. So this is a Garnerite palm stone. It's very, very beautiful. I feel like if you hold like Lemurian placements, Mintaka, or any kind of like Syrian or oceanic placements in the cosmos, you will be very drawn to this stone. So let's get into your reading and just see what you're needing to hear at this time. Right off the bat, there's a lot of cards here in the reverse, simply having to do with the disbelief of you being from the cosmos, or disbelief, or maybe a misconnection with you understanding that you are of the cosmos. Because you're definitely a Starseed. You are definitely a Starseed, especially if you are drawn to this reading. Please know and have full confidence that you are a seed of the cosmos, most definitely. So we have the Golden Children. We have Weight of the World in the reverse, and we have Child of the Cosmos in the reverse. Okay, so what this is telling me is you have a lot of very rare gifts, a lot of interesting things that you're going to be activated on and with towards your further journey, towards your purpose and what you're going to need to be integrating. But I'm really seeing here like big DNA activations for this group, specifically pile number 1. I'm also seeing rare gifts being like awoken. And I feel because we have nature directly under the Golden Children, which talks about these rare gifts, I feel like nature and nurturing yourself out of nature is what's going to bring about these massive DNA upgrades, and it's just going to help ease you into it more. Because I am seeing with this card, I see a lot of astral travel, dream travel, bilocation, to the point where you're so good at it. I also see accessing different dimensions, portals, downloads from the sun are huge here. And it's also telling you to kind of protect yourself, because I see you're very, very innocent and pure. And you hold a lot of rainbow light as well, which the rainbow crystal children hold a lot of rainbow light and just pure energy, and they seem to be the ones that get attacked the most, almost, it seems. But I am seeing some indigo energy here too, so you may be a rainbow crystal child, or you may be an indigo. But yeah, I am seeing that you need to nurture your inner child. You need to be more tender with yourself. You need to know that you're protected, but you can put things in place for further protection if you're receiving a lot of attacks from the outside world, such as like developing your light body, using the protection method of the Maharic seal, which I can link below so you can look into that. That's very beneficial. Working with the violet flame is beneficial. Being out in the sun is super beneficial because it automatically aligns all your chakras, right? And because you hold this natural rainbow light energy, the only time that this gets thrown off is when darker energies are thrown your way, but getting out in the sun will just restore that balance and that energy for you. And also being out in nature will really help this as well. So it's going to help strengthen your heart chakra as well. We have weight of the world in reverse, so I feel like a lot of you guys aren't the best at setting boundaries, or you hold on to a lot of weight from the world, like I said, like personal darker attacks that people throw at you. I feel like you feel like you have to carry this weight of the world of like everyone's baggage, but it's telling you to set clearer boundaries, to let things go and know it's not yours to carry, right? So just be a little bit more aware of this. Be stronger when setting boundaries. It gets easier as you go. It's also really asking you to cleanse your aura here. There's a lot having to do with your aura and cleansing it. So taking a crystal bath, getting in water, even if it's just a shower or a bath, and setting, or even a pool or an ocean or a lake, and setting the intention to cleanse your aura. And this will actually liquefy and transmute any like darker or like lower frequency energies that you're holding on from the collective or from just outside sources, because they aren't yours, you know, they aren't yours to carry. And so working with these different techniques such as the violet flame, the Maharic seal, regularly cleansing your aura, these things will really, really benefit you a lot in the long run. We have self-employment here in the reverse. So you're definitely a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So a lot of you don't believe that you can be self-employed, but this is a time to really go into exploring how amazing and magical you are and how strong and how creative you are. So I feel like a lot of you will be using like your creative abilities towards your own business. Now, I want to say that you should do this responsibly. Obviously, don't quit your 9-to-5 and just go into something where you're self-employed. Like, make sure you're building it up responsibly. Make sure you're building it up responsibly on the side. But it is saying you're born to do this. Okay, so if you were considering doing this, this is your definitely yes moment to go ahead and do this, because right next to the uncertainty of this being in the reverse, we have the yes card, right? And it's saying your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly, right? And responsibly. Now, also because this is connected to the child of the cosmos, you don't really believe this, but it's telling you right here that you are. Okay, so it's very like contradictory, but it's you have this intuition where you think you might be a child of the cosmos, you think you might be a starseed, you think you might be this like god/goddess, and it's letting you know like, yes, you are. Your intuition is correct, right? And you hold the intelligence of the whole universe inside of you. And I think a lot of starseeds right now, because they're coming online, they're really recognizing this and understanding this, and that each one of us is so alike, but we're so different. And each one of us holds our own vault of knowledge within inside of ourselves. And I see you going in and really lighting up this knowledge and shining it out to the world, sharing it with the world. This might be something that you're doing having to do with your self-employment business. So just like keep that in mind. Also, with this coinciding with the guru being in the reverse, like you literally are the guru. You literally are the spiritual guru, because we have the universe of the intelligence lies within you, and it lies within every single one of us, you know? And so it's just really, you know, reiterating that you are your own guru, like you do have your own vault of knowledge and you are here to share it. And then we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, so this says, this is having to do with the throat chakra. and you are a natural healer. So you may be healing with like sound therapy, such as light language, or music therapy, or different tones, or by just speaking your truth. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be doing this. You don't think that you're the guru, but you literally are. And it's really asking you to strengthen your throat chakra, and to really voice your truth and to shine your lights and share your knowledge with the world, because you hold very specific knowledge with the world. And I feel like once you start to open up to this and maybe do a throat chakra guided meditation, I feel like that would really benefit you guys. We have the cornucopia card. So all that you want is yours. All that you want is yours. All it takes is believing in yourself and really going out there and shining your light, showing your truth and speaking your truth, and realizing that all you could ever want is yours. It's just a self-realization. It's just a self-realization is what I'm hearing. And then you have a lot of different gifts, okay? And you don't have to pick just one. Don't feel like you have to pick just one. Go and experiment with different gifts that you have, okay? And just know that you can share different gifts. You may not be the best at all of your gifts, but they're there for a reason. So share them. Inspire others to do the same, right? And I feel like you're going to be surprising yourself with something that does come through. Whether this is like a guide that presents themselves to you telepathically or in physical form or holographic form, or a message that you receive having to do with the self-employment venture, or just you being the guru, you being the child of the cosmos, or maybe a message comes through nature and you receive it telepathically through, you know, an animal or the earth. Or I just see you receiving something. I see you receiving something, whether this is a gift or you recognizing a gift that you didn't even know you could do, and now you're very good at it, and now you're looking how you can make this into your career. And that's what I'm seeing here, and it's gonna bring about beautiful, wonderful things for you here. And we have the Priestess of Dreams. So it's really telling you to activate your dreams, to dream big, to go after your dreams. And it's also, with this card, it's kind of like surrendering to the universe. So not feeling like you have to control what your dream will be, just kind of like letting the universe guide you. Whatever brings you passion or makes you feel good, that's what they want you to do, right? Like, be like the wind and feel the breeze and breathe in the fresh air and the fresh new way of going about looking at things. And then we have a romance card in here. And so if you had any questions about your current soulmate, whether this is a friend, a family member, or someone romantic, I feel like this could be someone romantic, but this is a clarifier saying that, yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, so whoever this resonates for, whoever you're thinking of while reading this, it's literally saying, yes, this is your soulmate. So beautiful romance card in there as well. And then we have, to finish off, we have a few more cards. So we have Nine of Spring here, and this is saying protect the fruits of your labors, prepare for possible challenges that could lie ahead, and this is also environmental conservation. So I feel like also a lot of you feel like you don't have the tools to go forth with your dreams, but it's letting you know that you already do. Just make sure to protect the fruits of your labors. So when you go and you start, let's say, writing out a plan, make sure you write it out twice and you have like a backup file, or you write it out twice in a notebook, just so that your plan is protected, and say something were to happen to it, or you lost the piece of paper, you have another one. Just silly things like that. But this is also telling you to get out in nature as well and connect, because you're going to be receiving a lot of upgrades from nature. I mean, we have it twice here in your spread. So it's really, really beautiful. Get out in nature. It's really going to help you. And just know that if challenges are going to lie ahead, just be smart and protect what you're working on, so that way you're not, you know, sad that you didn't go about doing that. And then your activation card. So this is the Wizard Azanon deck that I had mentioned in the beginning. So this card that you got, this activation, is the Radon Atom, and this says autonomy, self-fulfillment, non-reaction. So I feel like you are understanding what you're made of, you're made up of the cosmos, you're made up of stars and cosmic dust, and your soul, right? And you're going to be fulfilling yourself more and more and more. Okay. And I don't want you to look, we have 33 angel number 33, master number 33. Okay, very significant here. You can Google that number, see how it resonates for you. But this is like the Jacob's ladder, the 33 vertebrae in the spine going up, like you're really ascending here. You're really receiving like huge downloads, huge activations, awakening, or it's just a next step in that, you know, to where you're really being woke and you're really coming into your gifts. And this is also telling you to not react when people around you are trying to bring you down. You're going to get really good at this setting boundaries thing and not reacting to things that don't resonate with your soul. And it's really going to help you. And I believe there's an activation associated with this card. So if there is, I will link it below for you. And then the constellation that they want you to connect with, and it doesn't surprise me now with your reading, it is the Crater card. And Crater is technically the Holy Grail if you look into the mythology of it. And we literally all hold the Holy Grail of knowledge written inside of us. So this is kind of like an initiation, you taking communion with yourself, this self-fulfillment, self-realization, self-nurturing, and going forth towards what it is you were here to do. And so yes, definitely connect with the constellation of Crater. There's a view, there's an app on your phone called Sky View. I believe it's free for there's different ones. Get the free one and look up into the sky and find the constellation of Crater and really connect with this constellation this month, because it's really, really going to help you in recognizing your own inner blueprint and truth. It's just going to activate you further and really, really help you. So pile number 1, what a beautiful reading. I hope this helped you. I hope it resonated. Please give this a like if it did. Leave a comment below on what you think you'll be going towards, how it resonated for you. And I love you all so very much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm so excited to see what you start to implement in your life this coming month. Bye, pile number 1. All right, so hi, pile number 2. So you guys picked the Tumbled or Quartz. So it has a little bit of a rainbow essence to it. Camera will pick it up, but it's a very beautiful crystal. So the Tumbled or Quartz, and then we also have the rose quartz in the star shape for your pile number 2. Let's go ahead and see what messages there are for you this month and what activations you'll be receiving. So let's see here. I feel like a lot of you are, yeah, obviously Starseeds. If you were drawn to this, you are a Starseed. You specifically, pile number 2, you work with the ley lines of the earth. And if you didn't realize this, you do. And what's going to be helping you with this are many, 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 many things. There's beautiful messages in here to help you with shining your light, with activating the earth, with almost like rebirthing the earth is the message that I'm getting here. It's really, really powerful and beautiful. And there's a lot here. So let's get into it. So we have activated earth is your first card in the reverse. And this is saying power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So it's really asking you, pile number 2, to really trust where your gut is leading you, where these places are. So say you're being led to, let's say, for example, Arizona. It's wanting you to really trust that gut feeling. Now, I know a lot of us, you know, can't travel at this time, but it's asking you to use your light body. Do you see this? Your light body to travel. And you can do this through bilocation. And I feel like this is something that's going to come very, very natural to you. And if it's something that you don't know how to do, that is okay, because when you're a starseed and you try it for the first time, it usually comes naturally. And what really helps assist you in doing this is the sunshine. Getting out in the sun, receiving downloads from the sun, getting the sunshine really helps to strengthen and activate your light body. So that way you can go ahead and do your healing work, which you may unconsciously be doing now. Okay, upon dream time, upon just zoning out, upon already just like being in the sun. But I also feel a lot of you will be kind of having similar activations as to what I've been having, which is like bilocation experiences into living life, meaning birds, bees, nature, animals, bugs, insects, all of it. It's almost like that Native American vision quest, and they take on the energy of the animal, and then they learn so much from their point of view. And I feel like this is kind of happening, right? And we have the eagle activation here, right? So taking a bird's eye view, knowing that you can literally travel anywhere as easy as a bird would, because your light body literally goes to the speed of light. There is no time surrounding your light body, so you can literally travel anywhere in the speed of light. And I feel like this is a communion for you with your soul, with your light body, that your guides and your light beings are assisting you with. The animals may also even be assisting you with this. So yeah, this is a huge change for you. We have blessed change in the reverse. So this is saying a major life change brings you great blessings. And look, she's upside down, so you're getting a different perspective on things, right? And maybe you were feeling upside down, but because it's in the reverse, now you're like woohoo, and you're celebrating, and you're not feeling distressed, and you're seeing things clearly for the very first time. But there's a huge life changes coming in. I think the bilocation might be part of it. But something big is coming in for you guys, and it's going to bring you great blessings in your life, and it's just a beautiful change coming in for you. Now, I do feel there's some things to be worked through here. We do have the Father healing card. Okay, so I feel like some of you need to heal some things with your father, whether this is in the physical or just energetically forgiving your father, your parental father figure, because it says your personal power increases as you give any father related issues to heaven. So energetically transmute any issues that have still been coming up for you. Set the intention to have them transmuted into heaven, so that way you can increase your personal power. And I feel like just doing this and setting that intention will really, really help and benefit you. And then if you need to take some time after that, because I feel like some of you feel guilty for taking time to be to yourself, but it's really asking you to do this. Like, you're receiving huge amounts of upgrades here, huge changes coming in. They're also asking you to be flexible in the reverse. I feel like some of you try to control things too much, and it's just wanting you to take a step back and just receive what's coming in so you can adjust to it, and so that you're not so hard on yourself, you're nurturing yourself. And they want you to be flexible and keep an open mind here. But yeah, take time for yourself as well. Okay. You don't have to feel like the whole world is on your shoulders, right? Just stay flexible to what's coming in. Stay fluid, almost like water, like adjusting to whatever it is that's coming your way. And with the island, yeah, surrounding yourself with water also would be very beneficial. Drinking a lot of water would be beneficial. And we have the violet here, so working with the violet flame when it comes to anything that you're transmuting having to do with your father healing would be very beneficial for you as well. Let's see here. Stay optimistic, we have in the reverse. So this is positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So if you're looking to have more love in your life, whether this is romantic or just friendships or just family or people in general, the more you can stay optimistic about your love life or just about your life in general, and holding this positive way of looking at the world, keeping your thoughts high vibe, positive thinking, having the faith, this will bring you romance. Okay, so it's just letting you know. Staying optimistic will really help to bring you romance in your life. So that was in the reverse. You're regenerating cellular level. Like do you see this? You're literally receiving DNA regeneration codes and upgrades into your physical blueprint. Also, your root chakra and your sacral chakra and your solar chakra, like your 3 lower chakras are going to be like wha-bam this month. Like, you're just going to notice different sensations or feelings or knowings or different gifts that are going to be activated within these 3 lower chakras. It's like this fire that's just this passion that's lit underneath you, causing you to grow that much more and regenerate through this healing. And yeah, it's just a beautiful regeneration here, and there's a lot going on. So if you have to take time for yourself, please do so. Please be kind to yourself. Please get enough sunshine. We have an abundance card here for you. So this says, take a divinely guided chance. So this is letting you know all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. And you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. Guys, new territories. activated earth, right? So activated earth, new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you. There's my fly guide. Did you hear it buzzing? I have a guide from the Musca constellation that is always around me. It always seems to find me during important messages such as this or downloads. But yeah, as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So you're really, receiving a lot, and you're vibrating so much higher now. And whatever was trying to keep you back or hold you down is going to just naturally be transmuted and released. So yeah, take a divinely guided chance to like trust yourself and do that. And know that not all that glitters is gold as well. Like there's a lot of people that aren't necessarily who they say they are. They're hiding behind a mask. I feel like your light naturally just, you see this and you're able to remove the mask. But you're also able to trust yourself, your guides, and you know that not all that glitters is gold, right? But here I'm seeing that you've found something or someone who is this gold, who is this beautiful treasure to you. Or maybe this is just a venture or someplace that, or a gift that you're learning to unlock, gifted to you by the angels is what I'm hearing, or an ability, but it's telling you to trust your intuition, okay? Because you have found something here and they want you to take a chance on this, okay? It's really, really beautiful. It's really exciting here. This could be a person too. This could be a person they want you to take a chance on, but you have to stay optimistic about it. And then we have clean energy food here. So when you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So coinciding with the last few cards here, really synchronistic. But yeah, make sure you're eating really good, clean food, local food, not sprayed with pesticides, organic preferably. Which can be hard these days, right? But the more good choices that you take for yourself, the more you'll feel connected to Earth and you'll feel like you're able to do more with your abilities and your gifts. And you'll also be able to vibrate higher, which will attract everything that you're wanting, okay? And right, beneficial relationships here, the bottom word. So it'll attract golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. We have the tribe in reverse. So as this is letting you know, I think a lot of you have like Native American or just Native indigenous ancestors that are really helping you here with this whole process that it's like this communion that you're taking. It's this whole process and they're really helping you here. They're with you, definitely helping you here. But you don't believe that you're gonna meet your tribe, but your tribe is infinite. We have the number 8, which is the infinity symbol on its side. It's literally letting you know that your tribe and your souls that are meant to be with you, like they're infinite. They're your star family members. They're your soul family members. And though you may not have met all of them yet, the more you stay and the more you vibrate higher and stay positive, the easier it will be to find these people, because then they'll be the match for you. Okay, so great messages here. Your last card, okay, this is an activation from that deck that I mentioned in the beginning, the Wizard Azanon deck, but your activation here is the harmonic oscillator. So this is all about timing, rhythm, synchronization, and your frequency. Okay, because time just literally falls away when you oscillate higher. And you're this harmonic oscillator, meaning you bring together all these beautiful energies and you heal the earth and you heal the inhabitants on it. And people are taking notice of you. And you're going to come into contact with a lot of people that just resonate with what you stand for. And so to keep your vibration high, definitely try the lighter foods or just implement more clean foods into your diet. do some father healing, take a divinely guided chance by trusting your intuition, stay very optimistic, and do those activations that I told you about. This card comes with an activation that I want you to watch, so I'll link that down below. That's by Wizard Azanon, but it will help activate you further, okay? And then there's 3 constellations that they're going to want you to connect to. So if you can download there's different apps, but they're constellation viewing apps. The one that I have on my phone is called Sky View. There's a free one and one you pay for, whichever you prefer. But I know there's different ones, so whatever resonates with you. But what you can do is hold it up into the sky and it'll show you which constellation is which. So the constellations that they want you to connect with this month specifically that are going to help you integrate all these higher changes and upgrades into your consciousness, perception, awareness field are Fornax. So that's the first constellation. Then we have Hercules is the second constellation here. And then we have Pisces Estrinus is the third. Okay, so definitely connect to those. Definitely get on the sun. Take time for you. Know that you're rebirthing, you're regenerating, and there's a lot going on for you, but these are beautiful changes coming in. All right, pile number 2, I hope that helped. Please give this a like if this resonated and leave a comment below on how it resonated or what you're going to be implementing this month. I would love to hear. And thank you so much for watching. I love you, pile number 2. Have a great day. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. So you picked pile number 3. This contains the Lapis Lazuli. This is a great crystal to work with. This is in raw form. It's very dark blue, but you can get ones that are polished as well, whatever you prefer. But if you hold this up to your throat chakra, it really helps benefit you communicating clearly and accurately, voicing your truth, singing, getting your point across, communicating, toning, light language. It helps with all of that. So definitely Lapis Lazuli for you this month to work with will really benefit you. So pile number 3, let's see what your messages are here for you and upgrades that you will be receiving. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh gosh, you guys. Okay. So a lot of you, pile number 3s, Starseeds, you're all Starseeds. I mean, if you're tuned into this reading, you're definitely a Starseed. I feel like a lot of you have had past lives, current lives, or future lives in Mintaka. That I'm seeing right off the bat. Mintaka is a star in the Orion's Belt constellation, had a planet called Artuvia that's no longer there because of a drought, but it contained mostly water. It was a water world planet, and it contained mermaids, mermen, oceanic creatures. A lot of you connect to mermaids. A lot of you connect to oceanic, tropical oceanic creatures, and also you connect to dolphins, whales, seashells, water. Okay, so wow. I'm sensing a lot of different energies here. This is very unique, so I'm really loving this one. Let's see. So let's start. We have Messenger in the reverse, pile number 3. So pile number 3, this is Sirius energy. So a lot of you are Sirians also. I feel like a lot of you are also receiving messages not only from the Sirian light beings, but you're also obviously the Mintakans and angelic messages as well. A lot of you hold angelic DNA and crystal DNA. Like you can heal with crystals, you work with crystals, you know how to work with your Merkaba, your light body, like you're right on point with this. And again, we have the throat chakra highlighted here, right? So voicing your truth, singing your song. A lot of Mintakans, myself included, love to sing. It's like our siren song, it's our love song, it's our frequency song, it's how we voice to the world, it's how we heal. Okay, and I feel like a lot of you not only are receiving messengers and messages from these beings of light, but you're also, because you hold the beings of light within inside of you, you're also these messengers here to voice your opinions, your knowledge, and your voice into the world. So this is Sirius energy. We just came out of a Sirian gateway, July 3rd through 7th, but you're probably still receiving a lot of these energies and activations, okay? You're here to bring harmony and balance to the world, and your guides are here to do the same for you. Okay, so very, very beautiful. You're going to be receiving a lot of downloads and messages as well from these messengers, these beings that you work with that are so close to you. Now, one of the messages here right underneath is to explore your options. This is from my mermaid deck. So it's saying it's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. Lots of rebirthals going on, and I've been getting that with all the origin readings recently. So it's really, really beautiful. If you're, one of these origins and you would like to see further messages, I just did a bunch of Starseed origins readings. You can look back and find the one you're drawn to. It'll hold messages, further clarity for you specifically. But it's definitely time for you to take a look at other possibilities that you could go towards. It's a really great time for you to make changes in your life. You hold these pearls of peace, which are held in the Orion's Belt constellation. Attack, Onalam, and Mintaka are the three stars in the Orion's Belt that are also called the pearls of peace. So you hold this very harmonic and balanced wisdom and peaceful wisdom. But it's asking you to make some changes here in your life, to really kind of look outside the box and explore different options that you can do. Maybe you're going to be doing healings, like maybe you're offering Reiki healings through your hands or through your throat chakra or through your third eye. Maybe you're going to be doing tarot readings. Maybe you're going to be doing different light language song healings or different light language healings or crystal healings, working with crystals, working with water. I'm seeing a lot of different energies here, but you're also going to be connecting to water creatures as well. So this could be turtles, anything that goes in the water, seahorses, dolphins, seashells. I highly recommend purchasing like one of those conch seashells or finding one on a beach or wherever you're drawn to, because the shell will pick you just like the crystal picks you. But if you hold it up to your ear, you can literally hear the ocean in that, and it really helps relieve anxiety, and it relieves homesickness, because as Mintakans, you hold a lot of homesickness because your planet was ultimately destroyed, Artuvia, and you had to find a place here, and you did on the earth during the higher timelines of Atlantis or Lemuria. You might be receiving a lot of recall with Lemuria and Atlantis too, because I feel like a lot of you have confusion around this, but I am seeing that the veil is being lifted here and the sunlight is shining through, and you're really receiving a lot of like ancient wisdom from your ancestors. It's literally like written in your bones, in your divine DNA blueprint. It's almost like the clocks are reversed here, and you're receiving a lot of light language downloads and spirit animal messages, symbolic messages such as the peacock feather here, bones, looking at different bones from like these different specific time periods as well, like Atlantis and Lemuria, like whatever you can find, and like connecting with those will really help ignite like further clarity and messages is what I'm hearing here. So for the Season Mintaka card, it says seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light, right? What we were just talking about, the unveiling. It's almost like you're between worlds here, and you're here in the 3D full of like the duality and darker shadows, but you're also in the utopic seas of Mintaka. So you're able to bring this bright knowledge and illumination onto the earth, and you hold this like God/goddess code as well, and you're coming into this total balance where it's totally symmetrical and you have this great balance to it. But you definitely feel trapped sometimes between the 3D and Mintaka. Like you want to be in your home, but you feel like half of you is and half of you isn't. You feel like half of you is human in your bones, in your flesh, and then half of you is out in the spiritual world, in the higher ethers, in the higher cosmos, the higher dimensions. So, but you're finding balance on how to work with both of these energies. But some of you are feeling stuck in the mud. Some of you are feeling like this, like you can't, get out of this homesickness sometimes. But I do feel a lot of you are coming out of this as well. So however that resonates for you, some of you will be coming out of this feeling of being trapped between worlds. A lot will be revealed to you. The more you have self-love, because we have self-love here, the more you love yourself and really like are tender and kind to yourself at recognizing this and seeing the potential of you, it really brings this dormant DNA to light. It activates it, and then you're able to see the bigger picture. You're like zooming out, and you're taking on the perspective of source, and you're looking at, okay, well, part of me is on the earth, right? But there's a higher dimensional part of me that's still in Mintaka, okay? And in different cosmic star systems as well. And I am noting that I am fully online now, and I can bring balance to it now that I've gotten clarity on that. Huge message there. So a lot of you will be coming out of this feeling of being stuck, okay? And then it's so contradictory. It's like, see the duality here? We have milk and honey, utopia, nature, and storm, the storm fields. And we have the 6 and the 9, the yin and the yang. I feel like some of you will be bringing balance to these things, but some of you are going to have trouble with the duality here. It's just exactly what I was just saying. So we have the paradise of the milk and the honey card, and then the storm fields card, and then we have the between worlds. So the darker side, the lighter side, the dualistic plane. But I feel like you're gonna find your own way with this knowledge that's going to be revealed to you from your ancestors and your cosmic ancestors, that's going to help you along this process of bringing heaven onto earth and clearing storms that are coming your way. That's what I'm getting here. And we have 9 of Swords in the reverse. I feel like a lot of you are like Ascended Masters, or Adobe Adepts is what I like to call it. I feel like a lot of you have had walk-ins, but in a good way, to where you have had a walk-in that's going to help you further towards your mission, or even just a spirit guide, a new one, a new light being that's going to help you towards your mission. And I also see a lot of you trusting the knowledge that you have inside, like you aren't now, but you're going to be. And I also feel a lot of you need strengthening with your root chakra. That's a huge message that I'm getting right now with your root and your sacral, so the 2 lower chakras. But I feel like if you did a guided meditation for your root chakra and your sacral, it would really benefit you a lot towards your self-love that you have for yourself. Also, I feel a lot of you are going to be writing out some knowledge, whether you're doing some moon rituals, writing down wishes, or manifestation rituals, or you're just going to be writing down your thoughts, your feelings. This is going to really help heal you. Or this could be ideas coming in, downloads coming in, or light language. I see a lot of you writing light language, or just honoring what is written inside of you as your own truth, your own knowledge, and you can hold on to that and know your truth, and it's very valuable and wonderful and a beautiful experience for you. So that's what I'm getting there. You also have the option to explore duality and to explore the light, and you are this like natural vessel for that. So another message that I'm getting. So then your final few cards here are different activations, okay? So this is that Wizard Azanon deck that I was referring to in the beginning. These are your 2 activations. So he actually has activations on his YouTube channel that are little videos with sound, music, and these direct chambers of light that upgrade your DNA. And so I will link these 2 below for you, pile number 3, so that way you can go ahead and watch these and be further activated with your DNA and what you are here to be doing this month. So this first one is the dimensional planes of perception number 2. So these are portals opening up for you. These are possibilities opening up for you and options, right? And look, 2 cards mentioning possibilities. So I can't make this up. Possibilities, right? And possibilities. So other options, other possibilities. These are different portals that are opening up for you. So beautiful card there. And I will link both of these. Oh, and you have perception number 1. See, 2 different perceptions. Such dualistics here. We have 73, 74, number 2, number 1. Like such different perspectives. But it makes you so dynamic and evolved and like knowledge. So this is dimensional plane of perception number 1. So this is linear sequencing, hierarchy, time, and logic. So you're learning the balance of this dualistic way of thinking when it comes to linear time and logic and perception. And then you're like opening your third eye to this other way of viewing, this higher portal, this higher dimension, all these different dimensions of possibilities. And it's really, really beautiful here. So I will link both of these down below. They're both going to benefit you tremendously in keeping you in balance this month. And then for the last few cards, these are 2 constellations they want you to connect with in the night sky. So there's an app on your phone. Mine is called Sky View. There's a free one, and when you pay for it, it's whatever you have available on your phone. Or if you just know the constellations in general or can find them and spot them, you can do that as well. But I want you to find these 2 constellations in the night sky and connect with them this month. So the first one is the constellation of Pisces, which is so cool because that's actually like my sign is Pisces. So we also have master number 66 here. So definitely look into that. That's a huge master number here for you. But yeah, and it doesn't surprise me. Pisces is, the 2 fish, but it's also like the balance. It's like the 6 and the 9, right? The yin and the yang balance. But they want you to connect with the sign of Pisces this month, the 2 fish, the duality, right? And then we have Aquarius, bringing it all into one. So the second constellation is the constellation, the water bearer, right? It doesn't surprise me, two water signs here, technically. I always look at Aquarius as a water sign because of the water bearer aspect to it. But we are in the age of Aquarius, right? So yeah, these are the 2 constellations they'll want you to connect with this month. They'll be very, very beneficial for you. So yes, please do so. It'll help you with DNA upgrades and further knowledge and veils being lifted for you, keeping you in balance and activating you further. So thank you so much for watching pile number 3. Please give this a like if it resonated for you. Please leave a comment below if you got anything out of this, what you got out of it, if it resonated for you, what you liked, what you'll be implementing this month. Yeah, so this is a great reading for you guys. You're really transmuting duality here, and you're rising above and really knowing that you have any which way you want to go and exploring your options and further higher planes of knowledge, portals, and really bringing in the self-love and trusting your guides. So beautiful message for you, pile number 3. I love you so incredibly much, and thank you so much for watching. And until next time, you guys, I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.